Hello everyone, welcome to my channel GMK Racing. Today we are going for Bahrain Grand Prix. This is a qualifying My Team Career Season 3 and let's get it going. Okay, let's start with qualifying 1. I'm going for the setup, already preloaded from the online for this, and I'm selecting for Bahrain, and some minor setup changes with respect to braking and all will be done now. And after that, let's go for qualifying 1.
If you want to know specific information or make certain changes to the car during a pit stop, you can tell me what you want over the radio. Press and hold the radio button to activate the system, and you can either speak the command or select it manually from the radio screen that will appear on the multifunction display. While the radio is active, cycle through command groups with the MFD button.
Okay, let's start the qualifying 1. So it's complete straight, around 330 kilometers, 340, and then very heavy braking to the right hand corner, very steep, very tricky corner, and then left hand, then straighten up, and then DRS open, then another straight, long straight, and then heavy braking towards the right, and then it scoops towards that, and then and straight up, left right sequence, and then left, then finally a hairpin bend. This is a very tricky one, and the power delivery is very critical, so you can spin the wheels. And then this is the hardest corner of the Bahrain, and it's very tricky to get inaccurate, and I just missed the apex there, a slight mistake. And then a long straight again, the DRS. This lap was pretty okay, I would say, but if you see the timing at the end, you will see the difference between the AI and myself. This is very tricky, especially the back end will lose and then you spin out, but you have to lift a bit. And then this is another 2 straights with a slight right turn, and then that completes the lap. As you can see, this lap is not so great, but it's an okay lap. It should be a good enough for P10 or a top 10, but as you can see, it is not even close. It's P15. But the difficulty was set at 105, and I was not able to cross this more than 15. But if you see the glitch, it is 16, it says here, but after that it will be 15. I think it's a bug or something, but I'm not sure. But if you can see in the final settings, it's 15, P15, but it was shown as P16. But anyway, let's move on to qualifying 2. I reduced the difficulty to 102, which should be pretty much realistic, I would say, because other than anything more than 1 or 2, it's unrealistic. But anyway, it's up to the person who's driving the car. But let's go on. This is about that. So it's again this Q2 lap, so it's pretty much similar to the Q1 lap. It should be good enough for top 10. Let's see how it goes. This is the hardest bend, right turn, and then it goes left, right, left. SS, it's always a tilt case design, so it's always the SS with long straights and always in heavy braking zone like this. Almost pretty much all the tracks which is tilt case designed will be like this. So and this is the hardest corner. Let's see whether I make the apex this time. No. So as I said, this is the hardest corner, and it's always we can miss the apex because the braking point is very critical there. But and let's show that is similar to the Q1 lap. I should be able to get in pretty much top 5 at least for this lap, but later on I think it should be good enough for top 10. But let's see how it goes. And the final corner, penultimate corner, I think the straight, and then after that right turn, and then that's the end of the lap. So it should be around close to 123, 1 minute 23 or 24. 24.8. And if you see at the end, I think it is not close enough. It is 12th, and if you can see, it is just less than a 10th between top 10 and 12th place. I think that's enough, and let's start the race. So
stage is set for another enthralling race here in the Kingdom of Bahrain, a Ferrari stronghold in years gone by, but will they be able to add to their record today? Formula One returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36 mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities. It could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix. Anthony Davidson is alongside me as usual for the race today. Let's talk about Kumar.
So they're talking about me, yeah, because I have the best car and I'm qualified P12, and they're telling that there was no penalties or such things, but still P12, yeah, that's how it is. The qualifying is tougher, but the race is a bit easier. And if you can, you will know that, I think, once the race ends, who is the winner. But yeah, let's get it on. And my teammate is in pole position, as you can see. And then it's again the Mercedes, two Mercedes, both us and Hamilton and the rest.
Sainz, Leclerc, Albon and Esteban Ocon, Stroll, Kumar, Sebastian Vettel and Perez, Grosjean, Russell, Daniel Kvyat and Kevin Magnussen, Latifi, Giovinazzi, Schumacher and Nick de Vries. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10.
So I should be able to save enough fuel, so I'll reduce it. And then I'm showing the settings so that it is 1 or 2 ultimate. So yeah, 8 short of maximum difficulty, but I feel this is the realistic one. But let's go on. Let's go on. Fire red lights. And then it goes, and then the race starts. P12, let's see what happens. I mean, and yeah, great start I had, and yeah, then I think it's up to the first corner braking, and then I think I should be able to get many positions there. Yeah, they're a little bit squeezed, and then I think I lose my back end, and then I go straight towards it. It is a difficult corner to make, but yeah, with a lot of understeer, but yeah, it's done. I think I did not gain positions, I think, but I did not lose too. It should be fair and square. And then let's go, and then that's it. I think from P12 to P5, yeah, in one corner or maybe 2 corners, and then the race begins. So let's see how it goes or it unfolds. So it's a Gasly, I think it P4, very good for him. I think in a Renault it should be, I don't, P4th or 5th best car in the list of R&D, but yeah, again I missed the corner. As you can see, it's always the tricky corner, and then Norris got me there, but let's see. I don't think he has the straight line speed to cope up with me, but yeah, I think that's enough, and then should be pretty good. First lap for me, I going around 7 positions already, so the game on. It's about who wins this race. It should be me, I think. I have the fastest car, and I'm very close to the first top one. I think it is both us. I think it's both us who has overtaken my teammate Danny Ricciardo, and he has already built up a gap. It's a huge gap. I think around 2 seconds. As you can see in the minimap, it should be around 2 seconds, and the blue dot is the first, which is Valtteri Bottas. I think he has overtaken Danny Ricciardo, who is my teammate. Yes, I am using a Ford mod from the race mods website just for my team. I think this gives us an opportunity to play as other manufacturers which are not there in F1, so it will be nice. And then move on to the lap 3. I think I'm already close to Gasly. I think if you can see, I think Lewis Hamilton was a sitting duck there. I think I overtook him, and that was a double overtake. Yeah, very good. I think now I'm P3. So then I think, yeah, I think this is about how I overtook it. I think it is a slightly unrealistic overtake, I say, but yeah, I think Lewis Hamilton was having a bad corner, I believe, so I was able to overtake him because of my teammate was holding him up, because my teammate was in the medium tires and he is in a slower tire, so that's how it is. I mean, he's very slow. I think he's around half a second to 0.8 of a second slower than the red mark tires, soft tires, so you should be pretty much a sitting duck in the straights. Let's hope for it. So yeah, so it continues. Let's see whether I will make this corner with a light apex. Yeah, again I missed it. Yeah, so it's pretty difficult. And then there was an oversteer there. So yeah, that's about it. I got the DRS, but yeah, my team car is a bit faster in the straight lines because it has all the engine upgrades, most of them in ultimate upgrades. So yeah, think it should be fine. I think this lap, I think I should be able to overtake Ricardo pretty easily. Let's see how it goes. And then DRS open in the next straight. I think it's already enabled. So yeah, I think Bottas is also very close. So you should be able to catch him pretty soon. Then yeah, overtake on DRS. Should be pretty much an easy overtake. Yes, a slight defending from Ricardo, but it is not enough. Yeah, and I braked early because it is difficult to know the braking point if you're overtaking there, because you cannot see the meter board there. So yeah, that's how it is. But yeah, pretty much a clean overtake. And then time to catch Bottas. Let's see how Bottas is pretty close between Mercedes and my team car. I think it is around a bit 2 or 3 points ahead. But yeah, it's almost pretty much equal in performance. So yeah, I got Bottas in the lap 6, and I think this is the lap where it should be overtaken. The DRS on, overtake mode on, around 340, 350. No, not 347. Yeah, but I just couldn't. But I tried to squeeze. But yeah, he tried to squeeze me, and then I wanted to switch back, but I lightly touched. I was scared that my front wing would have been gone, but it was nice. Nothing happened there. And then I had the corner. I overtook him in the outside, and he came in the inside. It was very close. And then almost I lost the back end, but I caught it. Then I think that's the overtake done. So that's how it is. But if you see that it's lap 7, my pit stop was in lap 6. So this is a glitch, or this is a, I think it's all the F1 games. The pit stop is already scripted. So this is my teammate's pit stop lap, so I would be taking that, and this will cause a problem for my teammate because he is very close to me. It's 2 seconds. So if you see, I'm entering the pit stop because I already lost the performance in the software, so I had to pit. And the pit stop, if I see, I'll get a pop-up saying that teammate is in pits. Yeah, that's a double stack, and that is a problem for my teammate because usually the pit stops are slower if you don't stop on the lap which is mentioned for you, which is lap 6. So they usually take 1 second more than the usual, so it is around 3 seconds. Yes, it is 3 seconds, and then after that the double stack will start, and then they will lose around 5 to 6 seconds. So my teammate will go for from 3rd to what, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it is around 6th, as you can see from the mini map. Yes, not even 6th, it's 7th. I think Norris overtook him. So that's how you lost it. I think this is a problem. I don't know why AI should be good enough to know that, okay, the teammate is in pit stop, so I shouldn't stop, or all these things. Yeah, it's how it is. And also there is a problem with respect to who is leading. So Bottas was leading and he did not stop. Hamilton stopped before him. So yeah, that maybe should be adapted at least in F1 2021, which is very close, 1 month for the release. But anyway, on the go, I think I wanted to give a fair chance for my teammate to catch up, so I was going very slow, so that he had the soft tires because he started in medium, so he should be pretty faster than me, of course. But I had 4 cars in between, so I should be able to pretty much hold this Mercedes in a DRS train, and he should be able to catch up. That's what I'm going to do in these few laps. But I don't think this would be enough, because by the time he reaches, it will be like the performance on his tires would have been gone. And let's see how Ricardo fares in this race. So right now he's in 6th, and I think he will overtake Norris in this next upcoming straight, the pit straight, I would say. Should be able to see easily in the mini map a white dot overtaking a yellow dot or orange dot, whatever it is. I think it's orange, yes. Yeah, so it's done. I think Ricardo is done. It's coming 5th. I think it's Stroll. Okay, not Norris. I think Stroll somehow came into McLaren. Oh, that's different. Okay. Yeah, and that's how it is. Ricardo is 4 seconds from me, but he should be able to catch up because I'm going very slow. As you can see in the corners, I'm not utilizing the entire corner. It's very slow, and I'm losing half a second in the first sector itself. It's pretty much complete ERS and fuel about one lap more, and also fresh tires. I should be pulling away from these Mercedes, but I'm not doing it because I want my teammate to catch up and pass them for the Constructor Championship. The last race was won by Danny Ricciardo, and I was second. So if he comes second, he should still lead the championship. Let's see whether he comes second or he stays there in fifth. And that's about lap 9. And I'm very good, pretty much going very slowly so that he is about to catch up. I think in the straights only I'm going faster, but in the corners pretty much slow. They cannot overtake in the corners, but in the straights they can. But in the straight, mine is a jet because I have all the upgrades for the power unit, and I have the best power unit, my Mercedes power unit, which is best even for season 3. So it should be critical. As you can see, is lapping around 2 seconds, 2 to 2.5 seconds faster than my lap. So yeah, he's catching up. I think he's already 2 seconds. I caught up with Gasly, so it should be a piece of cake for him. Let's see. I will start to pull away from them because I don't want them to stuck in the DRS train. So I should be able to pull away from this Hamilton. I think Bottas has been overtaken by Hamilton here. So I think yeah, that's how it is. It's always Bottas unlucky. So let's see whether Gasly can overtake Bottas or Ricardo can overtake both Bottas and Gasly. Hamilton is rated at 95, so he should be pretty quick than Bottas. But my teammate Danny Ricciardo is rated at 98, so he's pretty much best driver among AIs. So let's see what the best driver can do based on the stat from game. Can he overtake these 3 or he settles for 5th? So it's pretty close now. It's only 2 seconds between first and 5th position, and he is also in the softer tires, so he should be able to pretty much have the grip and the speed from the corners, and it's only a matter of time before he overtakes because he has the straight line speed as well. So that's about lap 10. So starting lap 11, I think this is the time where I have to pull away from Hamilton, which should be pretty much easy because I've been saving a lot of fuel as well as a lot of ERS. So it should be pretty much. And then yeah, after going back to lap 13, there was nothing. As you can see, I built up a gap of 1.5 seconds to Hamilton, but still Ricardo was not able to overtake. He always comes close, but he loses time in the last sector or last corner, and then at the final breaking point in the end of the straight, he tries to overtake, but it is not much. I think he lost the grip in the soft tires. As you can see, it only lasts around 4 or 5 laps, but he was on them for 6 laps. So I don't know why he chose to start on the medium tires, because this is a 25% race, so it doesn't matter which tire you start. So and it's always the faster tire to start and then go with the medium, so that you'll be fast overall. But yeah, that AI is AI. It's unpredictable because he has a fast car. He thinks that medium tires he can go through Q2, but yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, there I have nailed the apex there. So pretty much consistent 1.5, 1.7. The AI is faster in some corners. I am faster in other corners. Yeah, this is a corner where AI is a bit slower, so I'll gain around 1 or 2 tenths. Then I'll lose it here in this corner because I have to a bit lift it because I'll lose the back end, and then I'll again gain some more time in this corner, like 1 or 2 tenths. And then finally in the last corner I used to gain around 1 or 2 tenths. So that's how it is. So AI gains in some places and you gain in some places, so that overall lap is pretty much identical or a bit 2 or 3 tenths faster, because it's your car which is faster. You should be able to win it. So that's it. That's the winning from position 12, and that would give you a driver of the day. And that's pretty much the race. And this is about Bahrain Grand Prix season 3, my team career, and that I should be able to get a trophy for first position as well as championship leader, because my teammate finished on 10th. I think you should be pretty much in the second position still, but around 5 or 6 points below me. So this is how it's going to be for the entire season. So because we have the best car, so it's always between you and yourself and the teammate at 1 or 2 ultimate difficulty. Let's see who wins the championship at the end of the season. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe for more videos. Thanks a lot for watching. Following this podium celebration, highlights will follow, and then that's it pretty much. Thanks for watching. See you guys.
So let's review the updated drivers' standings. Kumar takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
I have to give it to Kumar. They fought so hard and had incredible pace at times, so I don't think anyone else did a better job today.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. The current leaders continue to extend their lead at the top. There was also a strong showing from the Mercedes team today as they make their way up the standings. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. You took the top points today. Was it a comfortable win? You were cutting your way through the field during the race. Well, looks like your luck has changed. Things went a lot better than last weekend, didn't they? Great. Well, that's everything.